In this video, we're going to talk about the stormtroopers that we now know are called night troopers. If you put on the subtitles, you will see that this is what they're called. They have a ribbon around their armor, and we see that some parts of this armor is now gold or a golden color. If you didn't know or haven't heard, or maybe you have, Dave Filoni has talked about the inspirations that George Lucas drew from when creating Star Wars. And some of this came from Japanese culture. In Japanese culture, there is an art of celebrating what's imperfect. We're talking about kintsugi. In Japanese culture, there is an ancient art of celebrating what's imperfect. In this case, it applies to pottery. Kintsugi is the technique for restoring broken things with lacquer and then decorating the cracks with gold. The gold shows its imperfections and is important in that object's history. Thrawn points out that they've suffered some losses, and we can see this on the armor of the troopers. When it comes to the Japanese culture, the glue that pieces the pottery is called lacquer, from the sap of an indigenous tree in Japan. At around minute 31, we get to see 8 TIE fighters hanging from above, as well as those from Rebels in the background. Thrawn is, of course, making his first appearance when we first see the night troopers. One of those is Enoch. Upon closer inspection, we can see that the armor is old, dirty, there's cracks in their armor. Some troopers have some different shades, but they all seem to have this gray on some part of their body. They also have what looks like material from the Night Sisters. I think each trooper is most definitely something like Marok, with a human gold face on his helmet and gold colors around his armor. The rest of the stormtroopers have gold on their helmets and armor, but it's not as prominent. We see that their legs are also covered in this Night Sister material, and we again see some of the gold on different parts of their body. I'm curious to see how they fight and how dangerous they could be. I don't think we will hear a Wilhelm scream from any of these. Thrawn, there were some who said his uniform was pristine, but we can see upon closer inspection that his uniform is roughed up. The shoulder pads aren't gold, and his collar is also worn down. This all reminds me of the zombie Death Troopers from Star Wars Legends. In that novel, the Blackwing virus helps to create them. Death Troopers, though, we've seen them in Rogue One. Thrawn is able to use the Night Sister magic to create more troops. I'm looking forward to seeing them in action and seeing how they do in combat. If you like this video, leave a like, you will, follow for more, and we'll see you on the next one.